So I'm in my car and I'm just reflecting how good God is. Today I had a really rough day at work, but I got through it. I left to go pick up my youngest son from daycare, but in the back of my head I'm like, I should go get my tags for my car, but then first I need to go get a smog. And I went to go get a smog done on my car. Lovely people, I felt very welcome. After that, I was on the phone with my cousin, just like checking in, catching up. And I ended up going to a kiosk to go get my tags instead of going to the DMV. And I think apparently now the DMV doesn't issue your renewal registration tags. You'll have to do it online prior. So the kiosk was convenient and it was very close to my son's daycare. So then afterwards, I went in and the gentleman was in front of me, and then he was like, "Can you help me? My English isn't so good." And I'm like, yeah, I was just like willing to help. And I'm like, why not? You know, I'm there to do the same thing. So while I'm like there trying to help him to get his tags, and it was in Spanish, and I was like, oh, do you mind if we could just go back? Because I don't understand Spanish. And then he was like, yeah, sure. So then I went, got his information, scanned his renewal paper, and then we select the process and put his zip code in, and then we went for the payment. And I asked him, how would you like to pay, card or cash? And I didn't understand him, but I thought he said card. So I selected card, and then he was like, no, cash. And so I had to go back. Then I had to cancel because it doesn't let you just track anything. So I had to cancel it and then start over the process, which it was okay, right? Because I'm trying to help him. And I went up to electricity, outlet where you could pay your bill. And I was, excuse me, ma'am, is there a way that we could put cash in this kiosk? Because this gentleman needed help. And she was like, no, I'm sorry. Even though, we're in the same building, we're two different entities. And she was like, maybe you could go up to a cashier and they could help you. So I went up to a cashier and I'm like, excuse me, is there a way that you could help us? We're trying to pay for this renewal, ticket or tag. And then the cashier was looking around, was like, let me find someone for you. And I'm like, okay. I went back. The screen timed out. So then I had to start over the process, but I was very determined that I'm going to help this man. And he was like, no, it's fine. I could just go to my car to go get, my card. And at some point, I was going to just use my card and pay for it. And then he could just reimburse me back the money in cash. I ended up, he went to his car, and then I ended up trying to get my tags. And then on the screen, it popped up that I need to get a smog done for my car. But I figured I just got a smog, so maybe at the end it will show that I'm good to go. My tags are there, or my receipt for my smog is completed in the system. At the end, I paid. I got no tags. They took my money and I did not get my tags. So there was a lady in line waiting, but this gentleman came back with his card. So she kind of looked at me but I'm like, in my head, he was here before you. So I still, went ahead to help this man, and we went through the process. He used his card, and then he got his tags, but no receipt. He was like, what happened? You didn't get your tags? And I said, no, but they charged me, but it's okay. And then afterwards, we ended up leaving. I got his tags for him. And while we're walking out the store, he gave me a big hug. And it melted my heart that in spite of the language barrier, two different languages, love goes a far way. Love, connect two different people, two different ethnicity. And I just love the fact that love still exists. There's still kind people in this world. So even if a act of kindness, a small deed you guys could do today for someone, it could be a family member. As we head outside, was like, are you sure? Let me buy you something. Please, please, just one time. And I said to him, no, it's fine. And then he was like, do you need some coffee, something? Let me buy you something. And I'm like, no, thank you. It's okay. Have a blessed day. And he was like, oh, thank you. He was like, I needed this tag because tomorrow I'm driving all the way to Virginia. And I said to him, safe travel and be safe on the road. And then he looked at me and then he said to me, I'll see you. And I was like, okay, I'll see you too. But in spite of my day, just a heavy one, in spite of everything that I'm going through, it just truly like melts my heart. And this is the little thing that I remember just telling myself, always be a blessing and a help to others, because you just never know. And that little favor, that little gesture just lightened my day. Just lightened my day. And I'm just so happy. So if you guys could help someone, even if it means helping someone to get their renewal registration tags, or just saying hello, because you just never know. Giving someone a hug. It's no longer COVID, but still. I just reflect on these small moments. God is good. And love does exist. It exists. Have a blessed day. Stay beautiful. And go be a blessing to someone. I'm just happy. Bye.